I don't know. The latency is really 2 or 3 seconds here when I'm watching.
Or if you go to my QRZ page, you'll see right at the top there, you can click the link for the live stream.
Yeah, I've seen yours before, Jeff. I'm on Gary's right now listening to us.
Yeah, it's at least 2 or 3 seconds, if not a little more.
November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra audio test.
Hey, speaking of audio tests, what do you guys call your audio? Pure talk or straight talk or up and down talk? What is it?
Oh, it's called pure signal.
Yeah, is that like it's converted to digital and scrubbed and put back? Is that the way that works?
No, what it actually does, it samples the transmitted signal, analyzes it, and then pre-inserts a phasing difference to pre-distort the audio so that the output signal is very linear.
Okay, I guess I always assumed it was. I don't know if you remember way back in the 80s or sometime, Nakamichi had a tape deck which scrubbed it before they played it, and I thought maybe that's what this was doing.
Yeah, I think that was really nothing more than just taking two sources of the same audio and then phasing it against each other to phase out the unwanted components, right?
I think probably so. I'm not sure. There was a piece of software I used once upon a time to remove the noise from some recordings I had that had been done in a live studio, which worked really, really well. And I never quite knew what it was doing, but it worked well.
I can't pretend to even explain how the algorithm works, but the whole idea is it analyzes the waveform, and then it kind of looks ahead and says, all right, in order for this to be linear, I have to change this part of the signal, and it does that in real time. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually not new. This adaptive pre-distortion has been around for many, 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 many years, and most broadcast stations utilize it.
I'm stopping this. We're going to see what the low latency does now.
Amazingly, you have 4 people watching. I have 0 people watching. What's up with that? All right, anybody monitoring, go to YouTube, search for NJ2US, look for the live stream, or go to QRZ.com. You'll see a line on there that basically says, click here for NJ2US live streaming. Let's see if I can get some people watching the stream here. There's one.
All right, there we go. Restarted it with the ultra low latency. We'll see if that does anything.
YouTube.com. Search for NJ2US Live. Let's see who's gonna stream. So far, it's only one.
Yeah, still has a bit of delay.
Gary, I seem to have lost your audio completely since you did that.
No, I had to. I don't know if you heard me. I stopped the stream momentarily while I changed it to ultra low latency. Go ahead and look for the new live stream.
Yeah, you're no more than about 500 milliseconds now, Gary.
Oh, okay. Go back and look for the live again. The latency's dropped down, I guess. Your wish came true. We addressed that guy had the ADC overload, Scott, and I chimed in with our information from our conversation the other night.
Yeah, was it the dither?
Yeah, he did not have dither or random turned on. Scott said that dither and random is on by default, but when I did a fresh install just the other day, it was not on by default, so don't know. NC3Z on a 40.
NJ2US.
W2 Oscar Echo.
Oh, and it's not, because I've rebuilt my database a lot of times. I don't even mention it anymore. And no, they are not on by default, so somebody missed that.
Yeah, Merv, did you find my new live stream?
No, the one that says live is about 10 minutes old, and I don't know which one is new.
Well, are you hearing something on that one?
Yeah, but it's something I said 5 minutes ago.
Oh, then you're listening to the old one. No, you need to go back. Like I said, I stopped it and restarted it, so it will be a whole new one. Some lid's putting comments on mine. Some guy, Lester M. Yeah, I can't tell. My delay seems to be much longer than you. Yes. What you're hearing on mine.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your latency seemed to have slipped. Yeah, it's back to about 2 or 3 seconds now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm about 1 second. I forgot when I do this. I have over 70 subscribers, and I know many of them, they get an alert when I live stream. There's about, at one point, there was 6 people watching here.
Yeah, you can just do a subscribe, and then anytime you get a new feed, it'll pop up.
Yeah, I got to be doing something wrong here, Gary. I got it, but the delay is 15 or 20 seconds with me.
You may want to, close that browser tab and open it again and just start it again.
Yeah, I just did that.
Yeah, Gary, I don't know what happened, but your latency is back to 4 or 5 seconds at least, maybe even longer.
YouTube must be reviewing it as I go.
Yeah, I just this second heard you say now you may want to close that tab and restart it again.
Calling all radio amateurs. Calling all radio amateurs. Calling all radio amateurs. This is W1AW. Calling all radio amateurs. Calling all radio amateurs. Calling all radio amateurs. This is W1AW in Newington, Connecticut. An official bulletin transmission follows. Calling all radio amateurs. Calling all radio amateurs. Calling all radio amateurs. This is W1AW. Calling all radio amateurs. Calling all radio amateurs. Calling all radio amateurs. This is W1AW in Newington, Connecticut. An official bulletin transmission follows. This is W1AW. Here is propagation forecast bulletin number 42 from Tad Cook, Kilo 7 Radio Alpha, Seattle, Washington, October 15, 2021. To all radio amateurs. Although we saw sunspots on every day of this reporting week, October 7 to 13, solar activity declined somewhat. Average daily sunspot numbers went from 30.7 to 23.7, and average daily solar flux from 86.9 to 85.6. Geomagnetic indicators were higher, with average daily planetary A index rising from 8.1 to 12.4, and average daily middle latitude A index from 6.7 to 10.1. On Saturday, October 9th, SpaceWeather.com reported a strong Earth-directed M1.6 class solar flare and CME erupting at 0640 UTC, causing a shortwave radio blackout over the Indian Ocean. This caused the planetary A index on October 12th to hit 45, and Alaska's College A index to read 60. This is W1AW. The predicted solar flux is 82 on October 15, 80 and 78 on October 16 and 17, 76 on October 18 to 22, 85 on October 23 and 24, then 90, 100, 95, and 90 on October 25 to 28, 88 on October 29 and 30, 85 on October 31 through November 5, 88 on November 6, 85 on November 7 to 13, 88 on November 14 and 15, 90 on November 16, 88 on November 17 and 18, and back to 100 on November 22nd. The predicted planetary A index is 8 on October 15 and 16, 5 on October 17, 12 on October 18 and 19, 8 on October 20, 5 on October 21 to 24, 10 on October 25, 5 on October 26th and November 1, 8 on November 2, 5, on November 3 to 5, 10 on November 6 and 7, 8 on November 8 and 9, 5 on November 10 to 12, then 10, 12, 12, 10, and 8 on November 13 to 17, and 5 on November 18 to 20, then 10 on November 21, and 5 to the end of the month of November. This is W1AW in Newington, Connecticut. On October 12th, spaceweather.com reported in an email alert the following. Last night, a coronal mass ejection struck Earth's magnetic field, sparking a moderately strong geomagnetic storm. Auroras were sighted in the USA as far south as Nebraska, with lights so bright in some places that onlookers successfully photographed them using cell phones. The latest video from Dr. Tamara Scobb, Whiskey X-Ray 6 Sierra Whiskey Whiskey, can be found on YouTube. If you'd like to make a comment or have a tip for our readers, email the author at Kilo 7 Radio Alpha at ARRL.net. For more information concerning radio propagation, see the ARRL Technical Information Service webpage. A detailed explanation of the numbers used in this bulletin is also available on this website. An archive of past propagation bulletins is also available. Any multiple websites mentioned in this bulletin can be found in teleprompter packet and internet versions of 2021 Propagation Forecast Bulletin, Alpha Radio Lima Papa 042. Current flight numbers for October 7 through 13, 2021 were 13, 13, 14, 38, 35, 26, and 27, with a mean of 23.7. 10.7 centimeter flux was 85.7, 92.4, 81, 84.5, 88.5, 83.5, and 83.5, with a mean of 85.6. Estimated planetary agencies were 5, 4, 5, 9, 13, 45, and 6, with a mean of 12.4. This is W1AW. This is station W1AW Newington, Connecticut. A phone poll was transmitted daily at 0145 UTC, simultaneously on 1-855-3990, 7290, 14290, 18160, 21390, 28590, 50350 kilohertz, and 147.555 megahertz. A DX filter is transmitted in this time slot on Fridays, UTC. This is station W1AW Newington, Connecticut. Thank you for tuning in, and good evening.
NJ2US. NJ2US. Are we done for the evening?
I think so.
All right. Good night, all. 73 NJ2US.
Yeah, W1AW kind of puts a kibosh on my attitude at the moment. So have a good night, guys. W2S Cracker.
Yep. See y'all later. NC3Z.